Geminis, welcome to your weekly love and life reading. My name is Brandon Tobias. Welcome to my channel. This is probably your first time here because this is the first video I've done for you guys. So welcome, welcome, welcome. It's lovely to have you here, and I definitely love my Geminis that go well with my sign as an Aries, and always fun and exciting with you guys. So welcome to my channel. A couple things I want to let you know about. The reason I'm here is because I believe strongly that love is the greatest way to grow, to find your purpose, and to heal. It's one of the best vehicles that God, Source, Spirit, whatever you believe in, designed to help us get to where we want to go. And I believe it's helpful sometimes to have guidance around that subject, especially in these times in 2020 when all sorts of craziness is happening, both in life and definitely in love. If you've been looking at the astrology, if you're into that, love is definitely on the forefront of everyone's hearts and minds right now. So love, I believe I'm here to help guide people to understand the nature of what love is, particularly in relationship and especially in divine, soulful connections within relationships, right? And the nature of what that is and how it works. So really the way my specialty is looking at what's called the beloved relationship and or twin flame, which are spiritual relationships. They're relationships here on earth. Don't get me wrong, but there's something different about them. There's a feeling connected to these types of relationships that is different from anything or anyone else you've ever imagined. And there's not many people in your life maybe that can do that because they're a special person. They're a special soul that you signed up to go through stuff with. And you've been going through a lot of stuff with, and many lives before this. And there's a history there, a deep, soulful history there. So anyways, don't know where I'm going with that. If, Gemini, you are interested in getting weekly love and life tarot readings and guidance, and also looking out for the future of this channel, which is I'm going to be diving into astrology and horoscopes and explaining the science of healing and all the things that I'm into, be sure to subscribe so you get those weekly updates. And if you like this video, or you enjoy this video, I should say, be sure to like it. It really helps my channel out and helps me grow to help and guide more people, because that's part of my mission here on Earth. All right, let's get into your reading. So opening the ceremony now, calling in Archangel Michael, calling my guides, angels, loved ones, and masters to help me channel for the collective, for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising for the week of October 24th to the 31st, ending on Halloween, which is... Oh, we have the death card for Halloween. Awesome. Yeah, so Gemini, we're going to be doing a 5-5-5 spread here for your weekly. The first row is going to be the recent past or context of the situation. Wow, death ended up on the bottom of the deck here. So Spirit's actually really wanted to show you this, that there is a big transformation coming in your life, or, yeah, I feel coming, or is beginning right now for you. Interesting. Cool. Recent past or context, the first row. Second row is going to be present moment, or what you're going through presently this week, the 24th through the 31st. And the last row is going to be final outcome and or advice from Spirit, that Spirit wants to share with you about the situation that you're in. Okay? All right, Spirit said this is the last time we need to shuffle. And then only to split it twice for you. And we'll go from there. So we will do an overall crowning energy as well for the, I'm just going to sit and channel the sign of Geminis. Crowning energy, 5-5-5, and then an overall outcome, and then 3 oracle cards as well, Geminis. So I'll be asking for the crowning card now, Spirit, please. Overall crowning energy for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising for the week of 24th to the 31st. What do we need to know, Spirit? Thank you. King of Swords. Beautiful. All right. Recent past. We have 4 Pentacles, 10 of Swords, Page of Swords, and Strength, and the Chariot. Okay, you've been going through some stuff, haven't you, Gemini? You've definitely been going. What do you Something happened. Something's happening with you that's a little bit intense. So you have the Ten of Swords and the Page of Swords. Overall crowning energy is the King of Swords. So there's for some reason, you're feeling the need to guard your emotions and to really strongly maybe detach also from your emotions, or look at them from a logical perspective as opposed to an emotional perspective, which is starkly the opposite of what the energy of all the other signs has been going on lately, frankly. So something maybe in your life that happened or that's happening that's causing you to want to take a step back and to really shut it down emotionally, and to really kind of take a look at it from a logical perspective instead. All right, let's get into your reading here. So recent past, we have the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, so I feel like there's a little bit of unsureness maybe around finances for you. And that something maybe happened that kind of traumatized you a little bit, or just maybe scared you, or there's something that's worrying you a little bit, or I feel like something happened to you actually in your recent past around finances that maybe scared you, into believing that you wouldn't have enough, or that you needed to save more, or that you just didn't have enough to survive. Versus survival is really coming to me strongly right now for some reason. And that because of this, you needed to really logically kind of emotionally detach and to really get serious about the situation. The Page of Swords here in the middle of your recent past. Yeah, so this could be you kind of maybe driving yourself a little crazy, or thinking about this in a way that's not really truly serving you, or just having your mind go a little haywire when it comes to, I feel like, your stability or finances, or just having more of an immature mindset around this, or an immature perspective in the recent past here. So, or something happened that maybe Spirit's saying something happened that made you take this perspective, but it's not really something that it's here to make you stronger. Yeah, it's here to help you become stronger and to become more clear, because then you have the Strength card and the Chariot card right after that. So the going's tough, and then all of a sudden, right, you come out of it really strong with the Strength and the Chariot. So for me, this is saying this situation's happening, or happened, in order for you to find the inner strength to move forward, in and despite it, right? So there's something that happened in your life that maybe threw you off balance, or threw you for a loop, or made your mind really worrisome, or just kind of that you were affected by traumatically. I keep getting that traumatic, like something affected you traumatically, that is allowing you to want to be able to move forward with a newfound inner strength. I forgot to mention that Eight of Wands here is on the bottom of the deck. So this period of life that I'm channeling here for you is about being able to find your own inner passion, your own inner fire and capacity to move your own life forward. So I feel like this could also be some sort of dependency that maybe had to break free, or just get separated from, or just force you to be on your own for some reason, in order for you to see that and develop your own sense of inner strength and reliance. I'm getting self-reliance as well very strongly for you here, Gemini. Let's go ahead and look at, the present, 24th through the 31st. Wow. All right, so this is definitely not a love reading so far for you, Gemini. This is a life reading. It's just good. Taking a break from love, maybe. We have the Knight of Swords underneath the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. So yeah, whatever this was, there was some battle that took place that was hard, that was burdensome. There was a lot of forces at play here that really just kind of felt like it beat you down a little bit. And you couldn't come to feel safe. You couldn't come to feel safe and like in a restful place here. It kept you kind of driving forward a little bit, because you have the Knight of Swords here. So you're trying to swim through these murky waters, and you feel like you're sinking. You feel like there's too much going on. There's too much heaviness. There's too much chaos, right? There's too much craziness for me. And again, that caused you to step into the King of Swords energy. So something, some force, some event, maybe it's your environment too that could have had this effect on you, is happening that's really stressing you out, I feel, or has stressed you out, or is still stressing you out. There's a lot of cooks in the kitchen here. That's what I'm getting for you too, Gemini. You have the Three of Wands underneath the Page of Swords here. So I do feel like maybe you're starting to formulate a new plan or new vision for your life because of all this. I feel like when you went through this whole thing, this burden that happened in your life, you became stronger because of it. You were able to move forward through it. And even though it taxed you quite a bit, it really reset your perspective. It really allowed you to take a step back and go, oh, this is now clearly what I want. This is where I want to go. You haven't taken a step to that journey yet, but you're getting ready to. You're preparing for that journey of new beginnings, new abundance, new horizons, literally, and to spiral upwards. So this is all for your growth here, Gemini, is what Spirit's telling me. All for your growth, all for your inner strength and capacity, and all for you to become more self-reliant. Interesting, because you're the sign of the twins. So yeah, maybe you could have been relying a little bit too much on other people or some other person. You have the Two of Pentacles. So this, to me, underneath the Strength card. So it's, yeah, to me, I almost feel like there was some face down with someone or something that's almost telling you that you need to maybe, start moving forward on your own, or start moving forward with your own capacity or your own independence. And it's almost like you ran into this person like a brick, and it wasn't allowing you to move forward, right? And this caused you to want to have more independence and strength here in yourself. The Two of Wands as your final card in the present for the 24th to the 31st. So yeah, there's definitely something in your sights that you are looking to move forward towards that is tantalizing and good and positive. And you can see it, you can feel it, it's there on the horizon, and you are looking forward to moving forward towards it, I can feel. Overall outcome and advice from Spirit for you, Gemini. Wow. Okay, well, here's some love. Love it. Maybe. Okay. Interesting. So you have the Star card underneath the Knight of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. So Spirit, I feel like this is advice for you, Gemini, right now. The advice for you is to have faith and hope in the situation when it comes to your independence, your self-reliance, your ability to have wealth and abundance and money in your life that's generated from your own self-worth or self-identity or self-capacity, really. So Spirit is saying this is a fated time for you to move forward in strength and self-dependence and self-reliance to create the identity for yourself. Identity is strong, of being able to provide for yourself here. Because then you have the Queen of Pentacles. So yes, this is really what you're stepping into, this grounded, secure, strong force that is stable and is able to provide for her or his self in a big way. So yes, whatever you went through, whatever mishap happened to you, Gemini, it's for the good, it's for the better, it's for your strength, it's helping you to move forward in your own personal destiny. And even though it's hard and a struggle, you will come out victorious. You have the Six of Wands here. Beautiful card, sun looming on the horizon, waking others up around you with your own passion and excitement. You are really, this overall outcome energy is beautiful. Okay, we do have the Eight of Swords here, but we'll talk about that as your final card here. But I feel it's beautiful. I feel it's you coming out on top, you being victorious, you learning about a new side of yourself or a new way of being, and you finding this passionate new victory of being able to move forward in and within yourself. Now, interesting. Here's where things get interesting. You do have the Two of Cups underneath the Two of Pentacles in the Strength card. So in some way, shape, or form, this situation also could have been around love. Like maybe there was some partner in your life that you either had to shut out or they shut you out, or there was some burden that happened so that you could focus on something else, that you could focus on your own abundance, your own stability, right? Your own capacity here, because it's underneath it. And I feel like it's almost like this person brought that up in you or made you aware of that. This is a love interest with the Two of Cups here, equal but opposite energy. This is the beloved energy I was talking about. Okay, equal but opposite counterpart energy here. So this person has allowed you to step into a version of yourself that's strong enough to move forward and independent enough to be able to provide for yourself. And it's because of this person's influence here. And I can see here they're like facing you down and saying, this is, you got to do this, buddy. Like, this is what you can do, and I know you can do it, and I have faith in you to do that. And it forced you to step into a stronger version of yourself that's inwardly strong. The Eight of Swords as your last card here is interesting. And you have it underneath the Two of Wands and Chariot. So there might be a fear or anxiety around moving forward for you, Gemini. Spirit is saying this is, you have, what I'm hearing is you have the strength and capacity to move forward on your own. I don't know who needs to hear that, but you have the strength and capacity to move forward towards new horizons, the vision that you want to create for your life on your own. You don't have to rely on anyone else or be with anyone else in order to create that. Don't know who that was that just came through, but the Eight of Swords, Two of Wands, and Chariot. Spirit is saying, don't worry about, just take the blindfold off, look at the reality of the situation. You are powerful and strong enough to do anything you want, to move forward, to create what you want to create, and to go and live out your vision, okay? And this chapter, this lesson that's going on, it's tough. I can tell it's very tough, but it's a very strong, like it's making you much, much stronger, much more capable, and it's really, to me, it's a transformation. We saw Death card twice, bottom of the deck as I was shuffling. So yeah, you're going through quite a metamorphosis, a fated metamorphosis that's going to help you be more stable, more confident, more self-reliant. And Spirit wants you to know that that's why this is here. Queen of Cups in the bottom of the deck. So, and this is the overall outcome card. So I do feel like someone, okay, yeah, what I'm getting is this is someone that wants to come to you or back to you or just to you as a reward of sorts for going through this transformation, for allowing yourself to go into this new way of independence and self-reliance and capacity. This person wants to come and give you a gift of emotional love offering and is going to help you to heal from, right, this King of Swords energy of detachment and kind of logic and protection of yourself. The Queen of Cups, someone definitely wants to come give you a strong loving offer or some loving in general or just emotional support during this time. So let that person in if and when they come. You'll know when you feel them. This doesn't have to be a love interest. It could be a family member, an aunt, right? A mother, a family friend, right? But just someone who's there to support you emotionally through this time and to really give you the emotional support and tenderness you need in order to move forward in the best of ways. Beautiful. It's not the easy. I'll be honest, Gemini. It's not the easiest reading to start out the career with, but one of the things I believe in doing is just saying the truth, no matter how it comes out, and just reading the cards and hopefully sharing whatever it is you need to hear to grow and to move forward in the best of ways. So I really hope this helps you to understand that. Really, just to understand like this situation that you're in or going to be in, or you find yourself in, is tough, but it's also really meant to bring you to a new awareness of what you can have and what you are and what you can create in your life. It's really here to make you much stronger. And Spirit wants you to know that. Star card here. All right, we're going to finish out with 3 Mystical Shaman Oracle cards for you. I don't know how these cards got. I don't read reversals typically. Somehow these cards ended up being reversed. Okay, Spirit, for Gemini, instead of Gemini, 3 final pieces of advice for my beautiful, lovely, strong Geminis for this week. Please show me clearly, Spirit, any clarity or guidance you have. Be careful I don't mute my mic again like I did last week. Okay. Yep. Beautiful. All right. First card up, you have the Holy Mountain. So this card speaks about taking the journey to really find out who you are. It's almost like a spiritual journey that you're on right now, I feel, Gemini, to really discover your own inner strength. I mean, this guy's at the top of the mountain, and at the top of the mountain, he or she becomes enlightened because they realize how strong they are. And without that journey, they would have never realized how strong they are and what they're capable of. And I feel like that's the journey that you're on right now, Gemini. You're really having to rely on yourself and your own inner strength in order to move forward and make progress in life. And that's beautiful. You have the rattle up next here. Yeah, so to me, this is about making waves and making changes and sudden impacts. Um, know that whatever situation you're in, it may change suddenly, or you're able to change it suddenly, or by you fulfilling a certain task or duty, that the waves that you make or create change the situation. For some reason, I'm getting instant change here, instant reverberations and change in the situation that lead to a little bit of relief for you. Yeah, it's almost like there's turmoil and chaos inside right now, but as you shake things up and as you go with the flow and as you might consciously move the rattle in the direction you want to make it go, and you put those vibrations out there, it's almost like you shake everything up yourself, and then everything shakes back into place. So don't be afraid to go with this energy, this vibration, this calling for you, because this is also, again, another part of showing you your innate ability and power with the rattle. And then you have the sweat lodge, number 3 here. And the sweat lodge to me is about like really letting go of anything that you, like limiting beliefs that you feel, just detoxifying in general. And again, discovering your own inner strength by going through the heat, going through the hard times. And it's over the 8 of Swords in this row over here. So I do feel like for you, it might be, after you go through these hard times, you are able to finally let go of the blindfold and the limiting beliefs and the worry and the self-restriction that has held you back for a long time. It's almost like a cleansing, right? A cleansing that's going to allow the true you to really shine and come out into the world. And you have the circle in the bottom of the deck here. So the circle, to me, I do feel like people are going to be applauding for you and watching you, and they just have your back from afar, but they're kind of watching you. Could be your spiritual team or just family or friends, your community, but they're kind of, I feel like these are all hands patting you on the back going, yes, you did it. Like, congratulations. Like, we're here for you. We're watching you. Like, you got this. Just know that you are being supported and pushed forward either by the universe or other people around you or someone that loves you very, very much. That's coming through. Someone that loves you very much is pushing you forward in a way that maybe you're uncomfortable with, but it's for your highest good and benefit. Just know that. Okay, so it's a little bit of a push, the universe is saying, but it's all in love. It's all in the name of love. Queen of Cups. It's all in love. This could have even been the person that pushed you, that you felt was bad or rude or affected you in some way, but it's actually out of love. All right, Geminis, I hope you enjoyed that reading. I hope it gave you clarity. If you found it helpful and you like this and you want to stay up to date, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you could do me a favor and go ahead and hit that like button, it really helps my channel to grow. And again, if you want a consultation, you can go to my website, brandontobias.com. We could do tarot, astrology, healing, or one-on-one coaching. We can talk about that if you're interested. And also, if you want to get to know me on a personal level, be sure to follow my Instagram at Tobias_speaks. Again, hope you love this, Geminis. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week. Love and light for now.